Cinema has given us some of the most unforgettable villains of all time: Darth Vader, the Joker, Thanos. But there's one character who stands above them all. One who embodies everything a great antagonist should be: Tai Lung from Kung Fu Panda. DreamWorks Animation might not be the first place you'd look for cinema's greatest villain, but Tai Lung isn't just the best animated antagonist, he's the best villain, period. With a compelling backstory, raw emotional depth, and breathtaking action sequences, he sets a standard that few villains ever reach. A great villain isn't just defined by their actions, but by their motivations. Tai Lung's story is one of ambition, betrayal, and heartbreak. Raised as the adopted son of Master Shifu, he was trained to be the next dragon warrior, destined to receive the legendary Dragon Scroll. He was talented, disciplined, and unstoppable, until Master Oogway denied him the honor. Why? Because despite all his skill, Tai Lung lacked the humility and a heart to be truly worthy. This rejection shattered him. He had dedicated his life to something that was suddenly yanked away from him. Feeling betrayed, he lashed out in rage, laying waste to the Valley of Peace. His own father figure Shifu did nothing to stop Oogway's decision, making Tai Lung's pain even deeper. This wasn't just a villain being evil for the sake of it. He was a hurt, broken man who believed he was robbed of his destiny. His story is Shakespearean, a tale of a prodigy whose own arrogance led to his downfall, but who remains convinced that he was wrong. Tai Lung isn't just compelling, he's terrifying. He carries an aura of absolute dominance that makes every moment he's on screen electrifying. His prison breakout is one of the best action sequences in animation. The build-up is masterful, with the guards convinced that he's safely imprisoned, only for him to outthink and overpower them all in a heart-pounding sequence. He moves like a storm, agile, powerful, and relentless. His strikes are precise, his movements terrifyingly smooth, and he never wastes energy. When he arrives at the Jade Palace, he doesn't hesitate. He takes out the Furious Five with ease, proving he's the most dangerous fighter in the entire valley. There's a reason the moment his name is mentioned, people tremble in fear. He's not just a threat, he's the threat. A hero is only as strong as their villain, and Tai Lung is the ultimate counter to Po. Tai Lung is the embodiment of talent. Po is the embodiment of perseverance. Tai Lung trained his entire life, mastering Kung Fu with ease, while Po stumbled his way through training. Yet Po succeeds where Tai Lung fails, because Po has the heart Tai Lung lacks. Tai Lung believes power is earned. Po learns that greatness is about who you are. Tai Lung's obsession with the Dragon Scroll represents his fatal flaw. He thinks power is something that can be deserved through strength alone, but Po realizes that true strength comes from within. Their final battle is a battle of ideology. It's not just an action-packed climax, it's the ultimate test of their beliefs. Tai Lung thinks he's destined for greatness, only to be defeated by someone who was never supposed to be a warrior at all. His final moment, crying out in frustration before being defeated, is the perfect end to his tragic arc. Why? Tai Lung isn't just a great villain because he's powerful. He's a great villain because he's human. He isn't evil for the sake of it. He isn't trying to take over the world or destroy everything. He's a man consumed by ambition, by the belief that he was destined for something he deserved. That's what makes him so compelling. He forces us to ask the question, what happens when you dedicate your entire life to something only to be told you'll never have it? Unlike villains like the Joker or Thanos, Tai Lung isn't motivated by chaos or genocide. He's motivated by rejection, by heartbreak, by the feeling of betrayal. That makes him not just relatable, but real. And that's why Tai Lung isn't just a great villain, he's the best villain cinema has ever seen. From his tragic backstory to his terrifying presence, from his philosophy to his fights, Tai Lung is the complete package. He isn't just a villain you hate, he's a villain you understand, and that's what makes him legendary. So the next time someone asks, who's the greatest villain of all time? Remember Tai Lung, because villains like him don't come around often.